All right, let's get more reaction as tributes continue to come in on the passing of Athol Fugard. Let's now welcome Janice Honeyman, a South African theatre writer as well as director. Janice, a very good afternoon. Thank you so much for your time. Although on such a sad note, talk to us about the late, great Athol Fugard. I mean, his works as well as the impact that saw him accrue many accolades for his very thought-provoking content.
Well, I'm in a state of shock at the moment. I only heard about it about half an hour ago, and Athol was for me a huge influence in my life. He was a man who was totally honest. The Obas, what he said went. What he said was always insightful, was always effective. And I think Athol taught us all about South African theatre, taught us all about what we should be doing, taught us all integrity. And his plays were incredibly detailed, psychologically incredibly well done. And you know, what Athol did was he made the political, all of us say political playwright. He was a personal playwright with people who had such incredible belief, and the political worked in that way. So Athol made honest statements because they were personal statements. And I honestly believe that Athol helped me in my career in a very, very, very deep way. He was responsible for me being who I am today, really.
Absolutely, Janice. I mean, for a writer who also chose to portray the shocking state of our country was through stories of hope and redemption as well as forgiving, especially when it was not so popular to sell this type of narrative. He is quite a hero. I mean, I remember doing my speech and drama classes, and I did a scene from Master Harold and the Boys. So some of these great memories, thought-provoking, even now, I still remember till this day.
Well, absolutely. And I mean, when he did plays like, I did a few of his world premieres, one of which was The Blue Iris. A gentle, simple play with deep human knowledge, deep psychological understanding of a woman in a world of fantasy almost, and a man with a relationship with a woman of another race, and the understanding that people could develop. Athol just had huge insight. Boys and the Obas, a wonderful play with that Marius Wey has played in, you know, the deep kind of sympathy, empathy that Athol had with people was what made his plays so good and so brave to be doing. Sometimes when one should have said, he must be doing protest theatre. Well, he didn't. And, you know, when I think about the people all around him, like Manum, who must be heartbroken at this moment. When I think about Barney and Barney Simon and how they work together to help all of our young people understand what we needed in South African theatre. That for me was such a gift that Athol gave to all of us. You know, the writers who came after him. Paul Slab has a great debt to pay to Athol. And we're all going to miss him most terribly. But we'll all remember what he gave. We will all keep it in our hearts because what he gave was beyond value.
Absolutely, Janice.
He will live in South Africa.
Absolutely. I'm losing your connection a bit there, but let's try and forge ahead with our interview, Janice. I mean, how should we then remember as well as emulate the late Fugard through our actions, especially in the media and entertainment space? And also, what would you like to send as a message to his family as well as other industry colleagues?
Well, I would love to say, obviously, giving my sympathy to Paula, to Hallie, to Lisa, and to Sheila. I would like to say to all our colleagues, keep believing what Athol said. Keep doing Athol's plays because they speak to the very center of humankind. And that's what we need to keep doing. Spread Athol's word because Athol's word is worthwhile.
Absolutely. Janice, thank you so much. We do appreciate your time and message this afternoon. Janice Honeyman is a theatre playwright and writer on the passing of Athol Fugard. As the news just came in, we are only just getting some of your reaction at this stage.